Oh wow.
Shoshana.
Yes, we went through a lot today. Because before of the car treatment, we also did Sky.
Yes.
Sky
Oh, cool.
Ooh. So that was really, really powerful, intense, and really, really life-changing in a way that it would completely shift my perception of myself. Yes, so that's really, really reassuring, empowering, and just like I reach a place of no return, you know, from a place where I didn't really feel that comfortable. So it's like magic. Okay, so now I'm trying to find the words, but really there are no words to feel what, to say, to express what I'm feeling. So it's really magic somehow. Then we went for the car, and I mean, since she opened the door when I arrived late the first day, and I said, I'm sorry, and I was all like a mess. She said, well, what can you do? And I fell in love with her. I said, okay, wow, what a cool lady, you know. I sit down, and then you remember not, you were picking up for matching. And I said, please, I want for no evident reason. I felt this connection. And so, of course, I surrendered immediately the first day, but today, the third one, it was like the farewell, treatment, and so it was like, okay, let's go for this last journey together. And I felt this complete sense of stillness at a certain point that was really, really so calming, so cozy that I stopped breathing, and I was cool with that. It was like if I would have gone in that moment, I would feel really, really good. And I thought, if I ever die one day, I wanted to die with this feeling. Just complete stillness. At the same time, I had this pulsation, vroom, vroom, all over my body. So it was like expanding. It was like a medusa, you know, like this amoeba. But it felt good, yeah, energetically. And then I connected to her because, of course, you know, she was doing the job. I said, okay, let's see if I can be with her too somehow. And I started to see the universe, like the pictures that we have of the universe. And then all the clouds and the colors became a big, huge eye. Yeah. And after a while, in the eye, there was a hand. There was like a big hand. And I just felt her hand, you know, somehow. Yeah. And that was it.
Great.
So now the feeling is, so I also bumped my head yesterday swimming on the swimming pool. I didn't pay attention, so I didn't stop on time. So my neck was really, really stiff this morning. And now it's just amazing. Everything is just really, really cool. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shoshana.
Well, she's awesome. What can I say? She was willing to have this sky experience, and I think that really helped a lot to unburden things so her whole body could get, you know, everything it could from the experience today. And I do go to this still point, and I do float in the universe. And everything's around me, and it's all stars and everything. And so we were in our sky seat, right? And I think maybe at that time I had called you into the sky seat a few times, quite a few times, you know, because I asked, is it time, you know, oh yeah, bring her in. And so we brought you in, and then things started happening, and then my hands got super hot, and I was like, you know, just
Mine too.
sending
Yeah.
that, having that energy from me out into and doing my chant of, you know, I'm bringing Laura to complete health and perfection. You know, that was like all over her body. You know, I was doing that all over her body, and I was floating out there. And yeah, you were so receptive and so lovely. You know, it was just like I had known you, and this was easy, and I was just glad that you let that happen. That you made that choice to take that in, and you did beautifully. And the sky, it was hard. I know it was really hard, but you were so willing to show up for yourself in that way that's difficult. And you did a beautiful job. It was really great. And thank you all. It's really
Yes.
Now we go with chocolate cake.
Yes. Whipped cream. Lots of whipped cream.